English is my favorite subject. My favorite. What is your favorite subject? English or what?
Well, just like the guy said, English is my favorite subject. Well, since you click on this video, then you will know that today we are going to learn a little bit about math. That's right, we are going to learn about math. You excited? Well, I do. So let's just jump right into it.
Yeah. Welcome everyone. So, as you may know, because you've clicked this video, of course, from the title we know, today we are going to learn about powers of numbers. That's right. Numbers have some kind of powers, okay? So I know what you're thinking. You'll be like, oh, sure, so numbers have powers? Like they can fly, they can hit really hard, they can get hit by a truck and be okay? No, this is a different kind of powers. Those are powers in cartoons, and maybe it's time for you to grow up. Leave all of that thing behind and start to face the reality, okay? That's part of life. Now, for the powers of numbers we are talking today is, have you ever seen a little numbers right above the numbers that are bigger? So, for example, like this. Have you ever seen something like this there? There's another 2 on top. There's another 3 on top of the 2. There's even a 4 on the top of the 2. Right? You have seen this before, right? So this little stuff is what we call the power of numbers. Now, before we get into how we actually do the operation for the powers of numbers, I'm going to tell you how to read this stuff, okay? So, usually, in the power of numbers, we called it to the power of. So, for example, this one is 2 with the little 2 on the top. We call it 2 to the power of 2. For this one, we call it 2 to the power of 3. For this one, we call it 2 to the power of 4. So, it's as simple as that. Now, for example, how about this? Do you know how to say this? Say it. Come on, just say it. That's right. This is 3 to the power of 2. Now, that is very clever. Now, there are also other ways to say it for the to the power of 2 and to the power of 3. You can say, for example, to the power of 2, you can just say 2 squared. You can just say 2 squared. Now, this squared means it is to the power of 2. Like, if you have 3 to the power of 2, you can just say it's for 3 squared, so people know this is 3 to the power of 2. Now, there's also another way to say 2 to the power of 3. To the power of 3, you can say it cubed. How to write it? Now, cube is like this. It's like the usual cube, so you write it like this. 2 cubed. Now, this can also mean 2 to the power of 3. So, for another example, if you have 3 to the power of 3, you can just say 3 cubed. So, that's how you say it. Now, I'm going to teach you how to do the operation to the powers of numbers. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit definition so that you may find it easier to count it. So, power of numbers actually just means that how many times the powers gets multiplied. Still don't understand? Let me make it easier for you. So you see here, this is 2 squared, or 2 to the power of 2. Now, just like I said, the power of numbers means how many times you need to multiply the numbers by the number itself. Okay, write that down. How many times you multiply the main number by the number themselves. Like, for example, this is 2 to the power of 2. Then how we do it is that 2 times 2. 2 multiplied by 2. That's it. That's 4. So we know 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Still don't get it? I will use a bigger power. So here we have 2 to the power of 4, which means we are going to multiply 2 4 times by the number of itself, which is 2. So this 2 to the power of 4 will become 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. We have 4 times 2 to the power of 4. Now we're just going to count it as usual. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 8, times 2 is 16. So 2 to the power of 4 is 16. That's right, there we go. See? It's easy, right? Now, you can try it yourself at home. You can try maybe 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 4, and 3 to the power of 6. Now let's add another one for good measures, maybe 4 to the power of 2 or 7 to the power of 2. Now you can pause this video and try to do this on your own with your own paper, pen, or anything that you can write down. Now you can do this operation by yourself. I'll be waiting, so you can pause the video now. Okay, have you done? I think you're done. Okay, I'm going to assume that you have done this. So I'm going to tell you the answer for this operation. Now, for the first one is 3 to the power of 2. 3 to the power of 2, what it means, so how can we write it? 3 to the power of 2 means 3 multiplied by 3 for 2 times, which is 3 to the power of 2 means 3 times 3, so the answer is 9. For this one, we have 9. Now, is 3 to the power of 4. What does it mean? It means 3 multiplied by 3 for 4 times. That's right, 3 multiplied by 3 for 4 times. Now we already have 2 here, 3 multiplied by 3, then we will multiply it by 3 again, then we will multiply it by 3 again. Now, we just counted the usual. 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, 27 times 3 is 81. There we go, okay, so we have this is 81. So now, 3 to the power of 6, what does it mean? How can we write it? That's right, how we write it, we can multiply 3 by another 3 for 5 more times, or we will have 6 number 3's in the multiplication. Now let me write it. So we will write it like this: 3 times 3 times 3, that's 3 times 3, that's 4, times 3, that's 5, times 3, that is 6. Now we just counted. This will be 9, this will be 27, this will be 81, this will be 243, and this will be 729. There we go. Now we have 3 to the power of 6 is 729. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't. There we go, 729. Right now, 4 to the power of 2, as usual, is 4 times 4, only 2 times, 4 times 4. I'll write it here. We will have 16, so the answer is 16. For 7 to the power of 2, of 7 square, you know the drill. I assume you already know how to do it, okay? So 7 to the power of 2 means 7 times 7. It is 49. So the answer is, there is 9, 81, 729, 16, and 49. So, yes, now you have known how to do powers of numbers. Now, sir, when will I use it? Like, do I only going to use it to find the power of numbers by itself or something? We use it for a lot of operations in your future class. Like for example, when you learn about Pythagoras theorem, this is how you put Pythagoras theorem. Okay, when you learn about Pythagoras, they use a square power. Okay, so they will maybe they sometimes going to be like this: x square is y square plus z square. Y square is x square minus z square. Right, so I'm sorry for the noise. So yeah, that's about it. That is about the powers of numbers that we are going to learn today. Thank you everyone for clicking on this video, and be sure to come back again for more awesome math videos. There will be more easier way to do maths, because math is fun, and that's the end of the line. Do not say otherwise, or I'm going to hunt you down to the end of the earth. Okay, so that's it. Bye bye everyone. Math is fun, and don't worry about anything in your life, like maybe you have a math test or something. Don't worry, it's gonna be easy. Yes. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye.